Oh right, we're on. So Bubbleknight here. Let's just go into it because I don't want to do like a long introduction as I always do. Time's limited. Let's go. Thank you guys for your comments. I watch them. I still reply to them. Okay, let's go. With intruders still at large, steering through the darkness might be far more fatal than multiple stab wound or a gunshot to the chest.
Oh, great. The power's still out. That is exactly what I need right now. Yes.
It's a storm, of course. I should have moved back to the penthouse to weather a much more comfortable setting. Already, I can hear the creak and growl of this old place as rain beats against its windows.
Johans! Has someone been sent to take the circuit breaker yet?
Yes, Johans. I keep showing Johannes. God. No answer.
Johans?
Silence.
Stroking! Someone! Anyone?
Still nothing. My cordial mood is quickly dissipating.
Where are those idiots when you need them?
It's really a wonder why he hasn't fixed this yet. Was I really out that long? Can't be. He only has been a few hours after midnight. The time on my wristwatch is anything to go by. Unless I've forgotten to change it again after the last overseas trip a month ago. Though delay is understandable if you went looking for Hana as he promised. But bloody hell, my safety is also at stake here. Cursing, I stay still, letting my eyes try to adjust to the darkness while my hands fumble for my slippers. If that butler isn't going to fix this, I may as well order a security posted outside to do that. It's probably just a blown fuse. Anyone with a brain can repair one. Grabbing my jacket and my footwear finally on, I make for the door. Although in haste, I pause briefly when a glint catches my eye. One of my drawers underneath the cluster I've yet to organize, the muzzle of a gun peeks out. Hannah has never openly commented my possession of it, but I know she does not approve of it, knowing the bloody firearm policy in the nation. Of course, I've not found much use for it 7 years we've been together. Much use for it? Otherwise, she would have already had it thrown away years ago. Doesn't mean it won't be useful right now. Without second thought, I seize it, sending the stub pile above it onto the floor. Whatever. I'll get to it later. This blackout probably should be resolved first. Right next to my missing security detail, as it turns out.
Where the fuck did everyone go?
I don't know. Why don't you, play some kind of radio? You have a cell phone, don't you? There were two, weren't there? Showkids and a bloke's posted as standing guard for the night. I might be panicking for a bit earlier, but I'm quite sure I haven't forgotten the delusion on it yet. What? Did both of them decide to take a break because they think the master already sound asleep, won't be looking for them?
Damn nitwits.
I know assassination happen very rarely these days, even less on a peaceful sea like Loxbourne. But bullocks! There's been a woman going around in and out this place uninvited, who may or may not want to put a knife in my back. Isn't enough reason to stay on alert? I'm fairly certain Shulkins won't just enlist their help just for this power outage, only to leave me unprotected. We have a difficult friendship, so to speak. But I doubt that man is an opportunist. I'm holding the lives of his family in my hands after all. He knows I'm capable of doing. He is not stupid enough to do anything that would endanger him and save only himself. So, where then? Only my footsteps echoing on the dark passage, and I am left gripping on the handle of my pistol for some sort of comfort. Without proper lighting, and with the storm still raging outside, the stories I've heard about this place seem to have some truth to it. So, if I'm reaching and wish to entertain myself for a bit, I'll say there might be a ghost whisper in my ear calling. Of course, it's just the wind and the trees rustling outside. Nothing good will come from allowing these thoughts to linger when the problem are piling up in front of me, one after another. Especially when what greets me once I get to the foyer. Those dark, large windows illuminate the area much more easily than any of the other rooms. Hey guys, what's up? When I stand on top of the stairs, I can easily make out their forms, recognize them even. It's all gone crazy when these intruders come to my house. I'm no stranger to a cop playing dirty. The small one knew that either a life or criminal are going to play fair. And if one walks It's on this. I'm not stupid. I'm surprised too. But Lily, the estate agent, she doesn't seem the sort. And Daisy too? What would Kai think when this Miss Pink and the poor tyke finds out about this? Not to mention, the much meant Hannah trusted her. I trust her to be professional at the very least, for fuck's sake. And to top it all off, they all have the nerve to look surprised when I announce my presence.
Well, well, what have we here? If I were any less sober, I'd say this is the beginning of a joke.
Bloody trespassers. What's wrong with these people? Did they really think I'll be fine with them walking in my house like this? Home like this? What are they even doing in here? I didn't know any better. They might also be behind Hannah's disappearance.
That's right, my love.
Oh shit. They must have a motive.
Make them pay
No! And it better be a good one.
for all the wrong made to us.
Or a bullet to their heads, at least all of them will deserve. Oh shit.
Let's see. A photographer, a high school teacher, a real estate agent, an interior designer walk into a mansion.
Thunder cracks once again, cutting me off. This time the sound hits closer enough that nearly feels as the window and the ground itself are rumbling. All is deaf still for a moment. I don't let it stop me, however, as I slowly make my way towards them, taking one careful step at a time, relish the expression of fear in their eyes. I suppose there's something ominous in the setting, with a very heavy rain outside and lack of light here. I kinda like it, to be honest. Adds something to the atmosphere. I suppose I must look like the villain now. But surely getting close to him, a noise on my left distracts me, briefly halting my movement while curiosity takes over my murmurs in my head. It's a good thing, perhaps, that I did, because as soon as I look up, I see him! Another trespasser? Great. Just as he is about to jump down from the furniture that somehow ended up in a pile and blocking the door to the parlor. What happened there? And did they really think it's alright to do that in other people's house? Loud. Teach him, my lord. Put him in his place. My hand's already moving before any rational reason can stop me. Fingers firm at gunpoint when I finally release a safety from it and take aim. Not at him, but at his friends. They are his, aren't they? Why else would they be here together? Doesn't matter. He won't let the people he cares about be harmed. My finger on trigger more than an inch to shoot, but I hold back. Sure, I simply take aim at him, but more than seeing him bleed, I want to see the expression on his face when he realizes everything he's doing is futile. He's trapped. Life's in my hand. His life's in my hand.
Had I known there would be a party in my own home tonight, I would have opened a bloody bottle or two. People these days, in my own home, can you believe it? I feel so left out.
I can tell the exact moment the realization dawned on him. A short second, his body freezes and blood draining on his face as soon as his feet hit the floor and he looks up. I think this is the part we see.
Pathetic.
Oh no, this is...
And really, Daisy, even you, what would Kylie say?
Luke, this isn't what you're thinking. You have to listen to us. There's something going on here.
Well, obviously, why else would people be trespassing in my home? What about little Lily over there, then? What's your excuse? Checking back if your clients are doing okay? Is that it? Is it?
Sir, please.
Oh, please, what?
Becca's right, sir. We need to get out of this place. You need to leave.
Not a good enough excuse, darling. You people are the ones who need to get.
Oh, I
Don't
think
worry.
we've
I
seen
might
this
consider
before, so
pressing
I'm
lighter
just
charges for the
gonna
woman.
fast forward to this, all right?
So let's realize this is why don't.
Well, I should read this, huh? The thought of having dead bodies here, ones I'm not even responsible for, they're the ones who trespassed. It's already quite too much. It'll already be overkill, especially with someone like me. Nevertheless, joke or not, Feathers wastes no time drawing his own gun and slide away from my own. Even he knows it's already too late. Still he glares at me. Still he fights back.
Now, Feathers, manners. You're in no position to be pointing that gun at people.
There's no desperation in him like I'm hoping, just like annoyance flickers shortly before being hidden underneath the challenge. The likes of it are the kind of people that I hate the most, even with their failure already glaring down at them, mocking every worthless move they make. They have the impudence to stare people in the eye.
Why don't you put yours down first, and then we'll talk about manners.
Oh, he talks back. The gall. You know, your kind pisses me off so much.
Uh-huh. Annoying most of the time, like a damn pest you can't get rid of. But to some degree it is commendable. I'll give him that, after all. We're almost in the same that regard. Almost. I'm still a better person, of course. He tells me to put the gun down, but I see no reason why I should. I'm a homeowner. In defense of my own home, I have the right to, I like to think. Questionable permit of fire on our side. It's not like I wanted this, but already high-strung, their presence does not help. Bloody pheasants. I can never seem to figure out how their mind fully work. Take this, for example. Despite the pride bringing him how he matches my glare with one of his own, he simply lowers his pistol after a long second, not in surrender. That tense set in his shoulder tells me as much, but the closest he can get to lower his own ego in favor of something I can't quite place. Interesting. Gotta admit, I'm almost disappointed.
As you should be, my lord.
If they expect him to hold until one of us shoots the other, can't say it'll be more exciting that way. Bullet in my own part of body isn't something I like to have on a bad day like this, or any other day for that matter. But it'll surely be predictable of him, and like predictable. They're the kind of people who are easiest to deal with, no matter the situation. With them, there's no second guess what they'll do. He shoots, I shoot. One of us dies, the other way walks away. Nothing complicated. Nothing requires much of brain power, just muscle memory and who's the better shooter at the end of the story. But yet here he is, dragging a deep breath and setting aside the only thing protecting him. I can easily shoot him this way. He's done his whole farce of conversation. Instead, I find myself listening. A concession for a person in another life would also become the person I'm in today, had his circumstances allow it. Damn shame. We haven't gone long.
Listen, right, I need you to...
But alas...
You broke into my house, and somehow, you expect me to listen like a good little boy.
Yes.
Are you a bit touched in the head, Feathers? I'm not the one breaking laws here.
Look here, fucker. If I wanted you dead, I could have done it so many times already. In fact, I can easily shoot you down right here, right now. And you won't be able to do a damn thing, even with that gun.
Meeting of two pride blokes that would never go well, whichever lifetime it is. Yeah, I can only laugh at his audacity, his lack of shame and fear even facing the business end of my pistol.
You know what I'm thinking right now? In another lifetime, we would have probably gotten along well.
The best truth I can offer him. Not many people, those who have slighted me, in particular, live this long to see it.
He should be grateful. You're already gracious enough, allowing him to stand in your presence like this.
Oh no. Yeah, especially when he has a lot to answer. Preferably right now, because generous I have been, my patience has limits. My amusement can only last for so long. In 2 steps, I'm standing in front of him, grabbing him by the collar and rest the cold muzzle in my ego against his temple. Ashton!
Luke, no!
Hey, now you two, I'm sure we can all talk about this first.
He'll end up pretty smear on the wall this close.
Teach this loud a lesson.
What are you, British? We know this ghost is British now.
What is it that you people really want with me? This is the 2nd time this week, and I'm really getting weary of this little game.
I don't know, ask the girl behind you.
Did the NCA send you to apprehend me? Or has somebody paid you off to kill me? Which one is it, Feathers? Mind you, my arm's getting tired. Better answer quick if you don't want to meet the business end of this gun.
He knows it. Of course he does. Hit me or not, he has been trained, judging purely from his stance. But not many other bother as cautious as him. One glance at my shotgun safety earlier, it's all it takes for him to see what I mean business. Similar to similar. We're two alike in so many little ways is funny. Down to the fact he doesn't even flinch, no matter how heavy the threats of my words are. Even knowing how one flick of my finger and one trick will be enough to end his sorry life, He should cave in by now. Start begging, like so many others before him. Instead, he throws more vitriol ads of kindling to a fire ready to burn, already burning.
I'm not with NCA. I'm just here to help. There's something else in this house, and we're all in danger. You have to believe me, right? You need to let us go. You need to get out of here before it's too late. If you want to keep your sorry ass alive, you'll listen to people with more brain cells than you.
Ignoring it further, I can't help but return to him with equal fervor. We don't need him, my love.
Why, you insolent!
We both decide to move in that moment. Our bodies tense, both of us racing to get ahead of the other. However, before we can get a head start, a very unexpected race about the chaos. Oh shit. Oh no!
Help me,
Please be alive, Hannah.
please.
I must be cautious and careful, cut out trouble here before things can escalate if I'm able. That's why I'm able to deal likely with Harvey, Schwartz, and Johans. For all who we are, for the enemies like us can make, such a thing had never happened before, because I do everything to make sure it doesn't happen. But I see Hannah in danger, I don't quite know how to feel or do what to do. Of all times to be their hostage situation, if this is even one right now. Good fucking god, what's going on here?
Help me. Please. Please make it stop.
Talk to the ghost. I think death would be preferable. My sense of self-preservation was shot to high hell. It would deprive of me choice and responsibility in the matter. I don't want to think about how fast my heart beats, so I hardly hear anything other than my own heartbeat and her bleeding.
Please. They're in my head. Screaming. It hurts so much.
What do I do? What can one do against someone holding your life in their hands? Well, for one, she's got nothing in her hand. She's got no knife, no gun, nothing. Everybody charges up to her. Just grab her and bundle the shit out of her, alright? She's got nothing! With a woman that looks more monster than man, with a woman's expression turned to amusement and her laughter fills the air, I want to call her out on it. There's a rage simmering just beneath my skin. But my own scream dies down my throat, and all I'm able to muster is a pathetic croak. She laughs as if this is all some sick joke. My breathing becomes a bit too shallow for my liking. I feel I'm on precipice where one wrong move can lead to someone dying. This is crazy. All of it.
Luke, help me, please. I can't.
And something in me snapped. There's a switch in my head that wants to go one way or the other. Oh shit. Well, I have to demand Kenna's release, right? Oh wow, okay, cool. We did it! We are all the way with Hannah all the way up. What am I doing? Why am I even hesitating? I'll even go as far as to claim that I'm this sort of decent human being. But this is Hannah, my wife I'm talking about here. What sort of husband, what sort of father would it be if I just stood there idly while she was in danger? That doesn't change the fact this is all fucking insane, of course. Having all these things true is crazy. To think about going this thing is crazy. I can hardly classify as a person in my eyes. Go for it! Damn it! Perhaps a maggot that needs to be crushed under my shoes. Just like the rest of the sorry lot, but a person? Hardly. I care none for any of it. They don't matter. All that matters is that Hannah and my children are in danger. But cold pours over me, freezing me in place once more as I try to make demands. I have to take deep breaths, grit my teeth, and steel my fists even to the courage to speak up.
Let go of her! Don't hurt her! Whatever it is you want! Just don't you dare hurt her!
Don't do it! And if my voice is as firm as I like, it doesn't matter. I'll beg and plead if I have to. On my knees, bare my fucking proud neck, and maybe even break it. Just to make sure she's safe. It's not her life alone that's in danger. Our children's lives are on the line. Even mine, perhaps. But because I don't know what I'll do if anything happens to Hannah, I'll play for the woman who will be the mother of my children. The coldness, steaminess is gone from my body, and my very skin feels like it's on fire. And now I have to shout, scream at her when Hannah continued to cry out in pain.
What do you want? Money? Is that it? I give you however much you want.
Luke, please make it stop. I want it to stop.
Just stop whatever it is you're doing to her. Can't you see she's hurting?
I cannot stand for this.
Let go of her. Now!
I say with such a ridiculous conviction, and of course she won't listen. Why would she? She has the upper hand here. There's no reason for her to do as I ask. What do you mean she has an upper hand here? She can choke a person, you know, that faster death, right? If everybody just go more charging at her. I don't know. I'm sort of person, if I see a ghost or something, I will actually go charge at her and smack her. Even if it's a wolf of air, I'll be like, you saw you're just a wolf of air, huh? You creep. But her voice is but a whisper and deathly slow, and I'm hardly pressed to hear over the pounding of my heart in my ears. She speaks, the woman from the gardens and the servant girl from the ballroom. From the hallucination, vision, memories, whatever they are, a hush settled over the room as we listen. Do I really have to voice act this? Do you really wish to be with her? There are no second thoughts.
More than anything. So please, let her go.
Though her expression doesn't change, I have this most awful feeling that wasn't the answer she was looking for. I can see how the woman's fingers tighten around Hannah's throat, hear the hitch in her breath, and I feel that I've made a worse decision than speaking out. I didn't think she would listen. Yet she does. Really? And Hannah's back sends her falling downstairs. I move on to catch her that's both of us sprawling at the foot of the stairs. With my back to the ground and her on top of me. The pain doesn't even register in my head. All I can worry about is Hannah and the babies' well-being as I pull both of us off the ground and away from the stairs. Away from her.
Are you alright, Hannah? Are you hurt?
Oh, she's alive! I did it! We did it! It takes so much long for my liking before she speaks, and all she's able to do for a moment is whimper in pain, a hand to her throat. Yet when she manages to speak, her voice is far too faint along the hold she has on my arm. It's terrifying to see her like this, and to think I nearly lost her.
We are fine, Luke. I'm sorry. Just give me a moment.
For a moment we forget, but...
You deserve each other.
Okay. Just hearing her voice triggers something in Hannah and she started to tear up. Her face contorts into one of the pain and fears. And I grab her by the shoulders to keep her in place so she can see me and only me. And so that I can only see hers too.
Look at me, Hannah. Look, I'm here. You're safe. I won't let her hurt you again. Do you understand? Just breathe.
I don't know exactly how the bloody hell is going on. But I can't find me enemy to care. Whoever these people are, whatever they're here for, these are not acceptable conditions for a pregnant woman. For I know this is some dumb charade to get to me. All these times they've seen the woman before, it could have all been an act to get to me, to get under my skin. And to think that dear her Hannah, for the fear I have felt seeing her touch Hannah, I can only think of her as an actress or in grotesque makeup. My hand still shakes, the fear not having quite gone, but anger fills me as I look at the woman, a sneer on my face.
How dare you! I don't care who you are, but how dare you touch Hannah!
That's right, Luke! You have the balls to go after him right now. Pick out your gun and shoot her.
I want you out of my house, out before I call the police and have you put away for the rest of your miserable life!
You should call the priest too.
And that goes for all of you!
I hold my ground firmly and strong with my declaration. But the nerve of her, he just laughed in my face. A terrible, dreadful laugh that makes me feel as there are ants crawling under my skin and maggots squirming into my ears.
You are telling me to get out of your house.
So you can be talked to, huh? Why don't you have a cup of tea with me, right? Just come down and have a cup of tea, you know.
You threatened to lock me up.
So you can't understand what we're saying. So, one, she can be talked to, and two, she can be reasoned with. You can reason with a ghost. She laughs and she laughs.
What's so funny? What are you laughing at? None of this is funny!
but she persisted. Almost I feel her voices in my head.
Oh, no different. No different. You're all the same. You can all suffer together.
And that was when everything turns to completely utter shite. Oh shit! It's a slow thin whisper more than a bang in the darkness creeping by every corner of the room. The walls on the shutter groan, blood runs from the ceiling, crawls on the walls and stains the floor. Girl, you gotta do a much better job. I mean, compared to Silent Hell, this is crap, right? I like for the Silent Hell, you know, protagonist come here. That's why Heather is what's her name, right? She could beat the crap out of you. It feels that life itself being sucked in from the house slowly but surely. The beauty of this place is gone, only with dead, decaying remains of mansion left in its wake. Bomb the place, alright? I don't have to wonder, it's just a foyer that's becoming the nightmarish place. I can already hear it. Gone the growling thunder in the lashing rain, the wind against the foyer high windows, already been replaced by more grating sound. A cacophony voice from nowhere and everywhere echoing throughout the now horrid walls. Voice that neither belongs to us nor the people who lives here.
What's going on?
The hell? All throughout the house, shouts out alarm, surprising ring out, the mirrors of horror creeping out in each of us. Who wouldn't be shocked? This is insane! Even Daisy, fresh woman she is, trembled at sight of it, clinging desperately to Lily while Steel and the Feathers stand protectively in front of the other two. Brave of them, I had to admit, but to put themselves in front of the line like that. Though it doesn't necessarily mean they don't feel the same fear as the rest of us. Something I don't blame them for. There seems to be no end in sight in this insanity. If anything, this feels like it's only beginning of the end.
Help me! Oh my god! Please, somebody! Anybody! Who are you? Stay away! No. Stay away! Stay away!
The screams filled the mansion. She laughs all the while, a harsh, agonizing sound that goes for what seems like forever. Hey, we're back to Bloody House, until there's nothing but silence, but a horrid smile and the pale hands reaching out to me. Calling, beckoning, pleading. I'm terrified, really am, like I should be, but I have never been on one truly stay afraid. I've learned that fear will not get me anywhere. Cowering in the corner doesn't keep me safe, it will not keep me alive. Not like rage does. I've learned to use this burning hate inside of me to survive. There's no difference now.
Stay away from me!
Shoot her! You have the gun, right?
Why do you wish to leave? This is where you belong, my lord.
If you take the psychiatric's pill, I'll let you talk.
Remember the blood we share?
Nope.
This is your home.
Nope.
Don't you remember? You promised to return, to stay, together with me, with us, with people no different from you.
Why don't you come with the sun? We can talk about this, right?
What is she talking about, Luke? What does she mean?
Don't listen to her, she lies. I promised no such thing to anyone. Hannah, you're the one who bought this house. How should I know what she's babbling about? I never even wanted to be here in the first place.
Terrible case of mistaken identity. That must be it, I'm quite sure of it. I don't know this woman, this monster. Why would I say that to someone like her? In my entire lifetime, I only made and kept sincere promises to a mere two people. Hannah Evans and Eleanor Chandler. No one else. The rest of those who claim I promised anything to them can go fuck themselves. Wow, Luke! That's certainly nice of you. Bloody hell. I enjoy the company of women, but not an idiot to start sprouting such a nonsense to anyone. A line that must be drawn, especially if I'm to keep myself alive. Yeah, she still goes on, insist, making me appear as a liar in front of these people.
Of course you still deny it. Have you truly forgotten? You haven't changed, I see. Still a deceiver.
Wait, is he a descendant of the household family?
She's lying!
You see, my love, nothing has changed. still no difference, you and I. Just like the rest of us. Just like every single soul in this putrid wreck. We've waited for so long. You can hear them, yes. Their pleas, their calls, their invitation. Come, my lord. The house seeks its master.
The monster reaches out again, her hand and gory at her side, along with that smile spread across her face. My body's already moving on instinct, stumbling back, one step at a time in a desperate bid to be away from her. Anything put this between me and this vile creature. No matter what she says, I'm nothing like her. I need to get out of this house, out of the country preferably. Take Hannah with me. We can start a new life out of this dreadful city, start a family. There's nothing for us here. Our parents were long gone. Nothing keep us tied to this place. Shoka is likely taken by this woman. And he's not what binds me to this wretched city. I only need Hannah. We can leave. We can.
Careful, Luke.
My foot steps on something, sending me sliding on my back and flat on the floor. Beside me, a paper. A familiar one flutters down. What? Oh, what else? Well, this thing again is starting from an open house, so it feels like a gimmick, and more like a threat. With the recent events, it must have fallen from one of those facets that had come as motion earlier. For a moment, they appear confident to see my hands, but wise to keep their opinions to themselves, leaving the damn thing so simply bury its grimsy message for everyone in the room to see. Help me! Help me! Help me! Is that it? Is that what they've been telling us? What everything in my life gone to shite? Because of some stupid old letter? An invitation indeed. One I'm not willing to accept. Not any time. From the top of the stairs, the creature moves once again, drawing my attention back to her. Her gait remains slow and awkward as she walks forward. A smile never leaves her. Never leaving him, but I won't give her a chance. I'm not dying here. I'm certainly not giving myself to a hideous creature like her either. Adrenaline kicks in despite a panic grasp, and in the worry collects from days and friends, I pay no mind as I reach for the main door and, with a warning that slams open, revealing not the mentioned grounds I'm expecting. Before my mind can even comprehend what's happening, black tendrils have already coiled tightly on my limbs, dragging every person in the foyer into the room. None of us can even get to scream when darkness completely envelops us upon the doors closing.
Understand where your place is now, my love. You belong here.
Oh shit.
Is it so difficult to grasp? We've been waiting.
Tell her you're gay. Just do it. Tell her you're gay. That might not work. There's a moment of panic when the feeling of tendril on my lips finally dissipates. As soon as my open adjusts the darkness of the room at my feet, I'm reaching out for my knife and holding it out. What happened to your gun? Watching and waiting for every moment, using it as a way to put distance between me and these pheasants. Who knows what they'll do now? We're all desperate to get out of the house. There's only 7 of us in this room, 4 of them friends at that. I cannot trust these people not to turn on me. Bloody hell, even Hannah gave me the same look as it now. The mint has already gone doom, crouching in a corner muttering to herself. You can't really say anyone's safe from her. If anything, she's the one I should be watched out for. I cannot trust anyone. Not anymore. Not after this. Despite the plane that Lily shoots my way while they hurtle in the corner behind the steel and fenders. But I have to remind myself that even people like her are capable of doing the unpleasant. She's only human after all. It's never an excuse. Why even Hannah has her cunning manipulative movements, though she does it much subtler than I am. Why else would Lily still just let her to us that day not to save herself? I guess that backfired on her. Now she's... What? No! Then now she and her own friends are also stuck here. Still, I have every right to be livid. Everything I've built has fallen apart. All because these people came to our lives.
You! All of you! This is all your fault! If I've died to this bloody case, I'm taking you all down with me!
Put that knife down, Lucille.
Hey now, Mr. Wright. I know the situation ain't good, but we have to calm down.
We're in the same boat here.
You shut your mouth! If it weren't for you, or this letter, for all of you, none of this would have happened!
And blaming everyone in this room isn't going to get us out of this place. Please put that knife down, darling. You might hurt yourself.
Are you taking their side? You're also stuck in this nightmare, Buttercup! What about the children? Aren't you the least bit worried about them? That creature is out to get us, and you're still defending these people!
I'm not defending anyone, Luke. I'm just trying to be reasonable when you're clearly not.
Oh, of course you're not. You're just the one who bought this bloody mansion to begin with. If I didn't know any better, you did this on purpose!
Oh crap.
Why no? Why would I ever do that? This was only meant to be an anniversary gift. For you. For us. For the family we're going to have.
Right, anniversary gift. Oh, here's your gift, darling. Oh, by the way, there's a curse included in that package. I hope that's all right.
I can't say any better. Alright. Luke, that's right.
Are you really that eager to get rid of me, Hannah?
Uh-huh.
Because if that's what you've been meaning to do all this time, you might as well just put a knife in my back while I'm...
Suddenly Hannah stepped up and slapped the knife away from my hand. That's right, said the knife slides useless on the table out of my reach. Before I might register what's happening, a sharp blow exploded on the side of my head, sending me reeling backwards. That's right! That's right! You go, Hannah! Punch the shit out of the freak! Oh, that has never been so much satisfaction in the whole entire career of doing the letter. Yes! Punch the crap out of him. I mean, that doesn't feel satisfying. She merely stands back before me without even battling an eye, glaring at me as if she might just grip my hand off this instant. Rip my hand off this instant. Sometimes I forget.
Don't you dare, Luke. Don't you dare imply I've ever thought of you that way.
The Hannah's never the weaker woman I believe her to be. How did I even think her as such? She used to be someone I look up to, isn't she? When you look at her now, the way she stands facing a man like me, the same way she has done so many years ago, I can't help but think I'm not responsible for taking that part of my hurt away from her. Enjoy your time as Mrs. Luke, right? What? What a bunch of shite. Realizing this, I can only look away when she reaches up and places a hand in my face. Gone is the anger, only a soft smile remains while she looks at me with a shine in her eyes. The 7 years we've been together, I've only seen nothing but a piece of shit to her. Yet here she is, still smiling the way she has done so many years ago. It's impossible to feel like completely utter trash like this. She has such an uncanny way of doing that to me. Really. Especially when he takes my hand in hers and places it right in her tummy. Right there with two tiny babies that are still growing. Ours.
Love, look at me. We've already talked about this. If we are still going to do this, it has to be the two of us. I will stay with you, but things are going to have to change if we want this to work. We can't keep doubting each other like this.
Not until we find a way out of here.
I'm sure we can. Maybe they know something we don't.
You're going to rely on them for that? These pheasants who brought this on us?
Keep talking about us like that, and see if any of us here will keep you out of this place.
Rebecca, stop! All of you, stop this!
Damn, the woman in this series. All one stands up. To hear Lily speak out loud, I can't say I'm not surprised. She has always given me the impression of someone so meek from the moment I have met her. Neither from any experience for her station in life. She has never struck me as someone fitting to be a real Easter agent. Till now. Quietly, she puts herself between me and Daisy, cutting whatever scathing words were yet to hurl at each other. On the other, the way she glares at me, it reminds me a little of my own mom would look at me. Particularly when I've done something wrong, and it's not a stare she unused to showing. She has done this before, probably to a younger sibling. Huh. If she only sees us now as a pair of squabbling kids and not too mature adults, well, that's only to be expected. No doubt that's how she sees us. For a long moment, there's only silence in the room. Still, the big wolf doesn't even dare to break in, neither does the feathers. We both merely watching us. Bunch of wimps. These men. Ah! Not that it matters when Lily starts speaking again, and after some anger and tension has lifted from the room.
Stop this, please! With or without that damn piece of paper,
A deep breath, and exhale. And then she closes her eyes, a crease forming between her eyebrows when she grips her hand tightly in front of her.
we still would have ended up in this mess.
The atmosphere that descends in the room right after the admission is anything but pleasant. Can I call it admission? It seems like from the way her eyes nervously flick between her friends and I. She appears to know more than she lets it know how to make herself appear smaller after dropping the bomb on us. Doesn't sit quite well with me. Patience is something I don't have luxury having right now and bestowing upon other people. What else does this girl know? What else is she not telling us? Because from the looks of this, if her friends has no idea what she's talking about. I'm willing to wait. I grabbed her arm before she retreated without explanation, waving the letter still in my hand in front of her.
Ow! Sir, you're hurting me!
Hey, hands off her, right?
Fuck off, Feathers. I have questions for your friend, and she better have the answers.
Luke, will you stop taking it out on every single person?
Your friend is hiding something, Daisy.
She struck for a moment, but holding eventually forced her to look up at me. Fear and uncertainty spread across her features, especially when her eyes land on damn paper. As much as I want to be considered right now, I want answers.
What do you mean, Lily?
I'm not sure about it.
Don't give me that, you know something!
Ow! Please, sir. I know the paper's useless, okay?
At the mention of the letter, I was on mid-stance. I almost forgotten she's there. She's here. Her rambling had faded away in the shouting. Without warning, she snatched the paper out of my hand. It's a miracle it didn't rip right in there. The way she glared at it, I think she may want to do. I think she may want to do exactly that. Okay.
We should have gotten rid of this thing. We should have burned it at the first opportunity we got.
No, even if we rip it to shreds, it won't do anything. I think...
You don't know what I've seen, Santos. There were children, victims, all because they had no idea what this thing will do to them. Oh God, those poor souls. They were screaming and begging before she...
Then what about those people they mentioned in the news lately? All those who died? My coworkers? The open house clients? None of them had seen it. Even Rose. And yet they're all dead.
Oh, really?
I should know. That letter has been with me since I picked it up. And I swear I didn't make copies of this thing. Even if I wanted to save myself, I wouldn't do that to my friends. Or anyone.
Is that what the trip to BRC was for?
Yes, I'm sorry. I couldn't tell you guys until I was certain. None of you believed me the first time. I had to find proof.
And yet we're all here! Are you taking me for a fool, Lily?
I have to go with whiskey on this. Who knows how many has already seen this before you found it? This cursed thing has to go!
We would have ended up here either way.
You could eat it up and poop all your ass. I'm just saying, as a an insulting way to the ghost.
Maybe? I really don't know. Sir, please. All I know is that paper isn't the reason why all of this is happening. There's something else that...
This place.
Still has been quiet the entire time. The sound of him talking, however, whispered, still manages to catch us off guard. Without pause, turned to him likely with the same question in our eyes.
What?
I just remembered something a friend told me. You know, stuff about ghosts or curses. You probably don't want to hear it.
No, it might be something. What about this place, Zach?
There's a moment where he hesitates, but Lily eventually spare him to speak.
Remember what I told you the last time you and Ash visited? A few days ago?
You mean what Andrew told you? Those were just stories, Zach. It might not even help.
Regardless, still pauses while he allows Lily to remember. Soon enough, whatever is down on her, and her face lit up with something like hope. All things in this nightmare, hope. Her hair snaps up and she reaches out to Steel's arm and gives it a squeeze. A reassurance or a confirmation. The meaning is lost, even Daisy, who glanced at them, baffled.
Belle, what are you... Becca, it's this place.
What? You mean, like, burn this place down?
Yes, please do it. If you have a light or match, just threaten the ghost. Okay, I had to end the episode right here, but because I'm gonna tell you like a little story. So, and I think in Asia or Taiwan or China, there's this like such thing as the mountain ghost or mountain things. Like if you drive there and even during the day or dense fog during the night, like you keep driving and driving. If you smell or something really good, don't say it. And because those may be like the forest goblins or forest ghosts trying to keep you there, and if you stop and if you swift, you might be trapped there forever. And there have been lots of stories about that. And like once like a friend actually started saying that, and then he said then he actually hits a friend and says shut the fuck up, just get in the car. And when they get in the car, they start driving off. They start hearing something under the car that's like kind of like grinding against something. It was a tree branch. So and they later like they just took it off and then drove down mountain without any hurting. Supposedly that's the last attempt to go. The mountain tried to like keep you from leaving. But if you're trapped in the mountain and you're alone, if you just have a match and just say it out loud like I will burn this forest down if you don't let me leave. Supposedly that will let the ghost saying like the ghost will leave, they will leave you alone.
I still think we should get rid of this letter before we start thinking of destroying a place with some historical value.
Mint. We're gonna save this right here. We're gonna come back. We're gonna continue. So that's my story to you. I have to attend the little ones. So okay, it's like 30 or 40 minutes. That's okay. Alright. I was still moving along quite nicely, I think. At least how long was the story? We moved on quite long. Holy crap. Okay, cool. So we're on the down path. We're gonna bunch of stuff happening here. Okay, cool. Alright. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, guys, and thank you.